Unfrosted, the Pop-Tart story is finally here, and here is a soundtrack guide of every song that appears in the film and when they play. Unfrosted, the Pop-Tart story tells the story of the creation of the iconic titular breakfast pastry, with the star-studded cast carrying viewers through the 1960s race to be the first company to get a product like the Pop-Tart on store shelves. Due to the 1960s setting of Unfrosted, the Pop-Tart story, all kinds of songs from the era appear in the film, and here are all of them and when they play. Netflix's Unfrosted, the Pop-Tart story is the highly acclaimed feature directorial debut of beloved comedian Jerry Seinfeld, with him starring in, directing, and writing the film. Unfrosted, the Pop-Tart story tells the not-so-true story of Bob Cabana's role in making the Pop-Tart while working at Kellogg's, with the film being full of comedy, celebrity cameos, and food and breakfast cereal mascots. While Unfrosted, the Pop-Tart story may seem like a bizarre film, it is hard to deny that it has a fantastic soundtrack, with these songs all appearing in the film. When every song on the Unfrosted soundtrack plays in the movie. Wooly Bully, by Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs, the first song heard in Unfrosted, the Pop-Tart story is Wooly Bully, the 1964 hit by Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs. The song is heard during the scene set at NASA, with it playing over footage of test scenarios for the moon landing while Bob Cabana tries to convince Melissa McCarthy's Unfrosted character Donna Stankowski to return to Kellogg's. Interestingly, Wooly Bully wasn't released until 1 year after Unfrosted, the Pop-Tart story, which is set in 1963. Can't Take My Eyes Off You, by Frankie Valli, the next song to appear in Unfrosted, the Pop-Tart story is Frankie Valli's iconic 1967 song, Can't Take My Eyes Off You. After returning from NASA, Cabana, Stankowski, and Kellogg decide to take a quick cereal break before getting to work. The song plays over sensual shots of Kellogg's cereals, showing off some of the breakfast foods that Kellogg's was known for in the lead-up to the Pop-Tart's invention. The Twist, by Chubby Checker, while at the lab, the Kellogg's gang comes up with the idea of a rectangular toaster strudel, with this being the true birth of the Pop-Tart. After coming up with the idea, many of the Unfrosted characters throw a celebratory party. Chubby Checker's 1960 cover of The Twist plays over this scene, and while it is fun, it is made even more fun by its reincorporation later in the film. Good Lovin', by the Young Rascals, the fourth song to play in Jerry Seinfeld's Unfrosted, the Pop-Tart story is Good Lovin', the 1966 song by the Young Rascals. After leaving the funeral of one of the Pop-Tart's team members, the song is heard playing over Cabana and the gang driving around time, only for it to cut out when they see a Walter Cronkite report coming on the TV. Let's Twist Again, by Chubby Checker. The Twist isn't the only Chubby Checker song to play in Unfrosted, the Pop-Tart story, and the sequel song, Let's Twist Again, also plays in the film. This song plays while Edsel Kellogg III and Marjorie Post are dancing together late at night, with the two of them being interrupted by the sea monkey ravioli creature. The two can even be seen doing the titular dance during their secret rendezvous, with the song scoring the moment. Spirit in the Sky, by Norman Greenbaum, one of the most significant moments in Unfrosted, the Pop-Tart story comes when Walter Cronkite misreads the product's name as Pop-Tart on the news. Spirit in the Sky, by Norman Greenbaum begins playing after this mix-up, with it cementing the Pop-Tart branding as the name of the product. Sweet Morning Heat, by Meghan Trainor and Jimmy Fallon. Unfrosted, the Pop-Tart story ends with an original Pop-Tart-themed song by Meghan Trainor and Jimmy Fallon. This song plays over the film's credits, with many of the film's actors being seen singing and dancing along with the song.